Let's have a look at this algebra question on Junior Cert higher level course. It's the 2013 question 10 on paper 1. If n is equal to 7, find the value of 2n and also the value of 2n plus 1. Okay, let's firstly have a look at 2n. Okay, so that's 2 times 7, which is 14. 2n plus 1 is 2 times 7 plus 1, which is 15. Okay, part B, part 1, x represents an even number. Explain why x plus 2 is the next even number. Okay, well, I would say if we look at even numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so on and so forth, they go up in twos. Okay, every second number is odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. So if x was an even number, e.g. x is equal to 4, then x is equal to 4, then x plus 2 will be equal to 4 plus 2 equal to 6. Okay, so that would be the next even numbers. So you're saying something like if x is even, then the next even number is 2 up from there. Therefore, x plus 2 would be the next even number. And then give an example like I have there with x being equal to 4, and sometimes the example can help you describe something that's more difficult to describe in words. Okay, so I would say that's the English description. This here is the maths description. And the best answer is a mix of the two. Okay, but right. Okay, there's as many marks for this part probably as there is for this part. And when we do maths exams first and we're not used to writing in English, we tend to either skip these questions because we're not sure that we can write so much in English, or we don't do them due diligence, so we don't do enough on them. Okay, but remember, they are worth the same marks typically as a mathsy one will be worth. Okay, so the next one then said if 1/3 of the smaller even number. Okay, now both of these belong to part B. Okay, so I would say this is the smaller even number. So x is the smaller even number. Okay, and then I would say x plus 2 is the bigger even number. So the question said if 1/3 of the smaller even number is subtracted from half of the larger even number, the result is 8. Okay, well, that's the result is equal to 8. Okay, so we have that piece. If 1/3 of the smaller even number is subtracted from, so 1/3 of the smaller even number is subtracted from half the larger even number. Okay, so just again, if 1/3 of the smaller even number is subtracted from half of the larger even number. Okay, what you're trying to do is convert from English to maths language. Okay, and then just like you would with any other equation, you multiply it in. So half by x is half x. Half by 2, if you put that into a calculator or do in your head, you'll get 1 minus 1/3 x is equal to 8. Okay, and what would I tell you to do with any other one? I would say x's to one side, numbers to the other. So that plus 1 comes over the other side, or minus 1 from both sides, whichever way you look at it. so that I have a half x minus a third x being equal to 8 minus 1. I'll just come up here. On my calculator, I'm doing a half minus a third, and I'm getting a sixth x being equal to 7. Okay, divide both sides by the number in front of x. So I'm dividing both sides by a sixth, just like you would any other one. So on my calculator, 7 divided by a sixth, and I have x being equal to 42. Okay, so let's check that for ourselves. Okay, if 1/3 of the smaller number, so what's 42 divided by 3? So that's 14, is subtracted from half the larger number. So the larger number would be x plus 2, so it'd be 44. So half of 44 is 22. And if I go 22 minus 14, I do indeed get 8.